Janissary music, or Meter, is Turkish military music from the Ottoman Empire. Janissary bands would serve the purpose of motivating the Turkish soldiers during battle, but the bands would also be used during ceremonial events such as processions. Defining elements of Meter would be the distinctive use of percussion. Typically, a Janissary band would have a nakara, a pair of two small kettle drums, the duval, a large cylindrical drum, the kos, a pair of two large kettle drums, the sagana, a triangle, and zil for cymbals. Europeans would have been familiar with the sounds of Janissary music with the two failed Ottoman sieges of Vienna during the 16th and 17th century. It was from this point that composers began to use Janissary music to depict the exotic and unknown cultures of the Near East. But on the other hand, Janissary music gradually began to make its way into European military music. This brings us to Haydn's Symphony No. 100, where he uses certain aspects of Janissary music to represent not only the exotic, but also to invoke the sounds of the military. In the second movement, Haydn uses the bass drum to represent the duval, the timpani for the kos, triangle for the sagana, and cymbals for the zil. While these percussion instruments are common in a symphony today, during the beginning of the 19th century, it would have been extraordinarily unusual to hear these instruments, especially in the middle of the second movement, which is typically the slow and lyrical section of the symphony. While this idea may have been a bit jarring to the first listeners of this piece, I believe Haydn intentionally decided to introduce the percussion during the slow movement to depict the gradual march of an army.